Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, The Rise of All People, Opening SSS-Level Talent. Chapter 41. It is still the gate of the world meeting. The sky is turbulent, but this time, the number of soldiers guarding the gate has become 4. 2 more people than last time. Li Chengfeng checked the minion data from a distance. The world will help ordinary people. Strength 100. Speed 120. Spirit 100. Combat IQ 80. Defense 100. Compared with the normal mode, the 3-dimensional attributes have increased by 50 points, and the combat IQ has increased by 20 points. Li Chengfeng was surprised. This increase is too steep. A hard mode gatekeeper, comparable to the normal mode elite gang. It's no wonder that less than 10% of people who can beat normal mode can beat hard mode. This time, Li Chengfeng didn't play with the guards either. Lest you fall into their trap again. Rush up, brush, and kill twice. The 2 soldiers in the front yard of District 1 passed relatively smoothly. No major obstacles were encountered. At this time, after clearing the soldiers, there are only 2 bosses, Nifeng and Bu Jingyan. The gap leading to the second district. Nifeng and Bu Jingyan sat cross-legged and closed their eyes. Li Chengfeng checked his 2 attributes again. Bu Jingyan, internal strength level 10. Strength, 230. Speed, 190. Spirit, 200. Defense, 220. Combat IQ, 110. Nifeng, internal skill level 10. Strength 200. Speed 220. Spirit 200. Defense, 220. Combat IQ 120. Compared with the normal mode, the 3-dimensional and defense of the 2 bosses have been improved by almost 80 points. And the fighting IQ also increased. Xu Fuyao's current equipment is mainly ordinary, and the feet are of good quality. Her important attributes that have not yet mastered the advanced double inner alchemy activation method are: Strength, 167. Speed, 176. Spirit, 174. Physical defense, 108. It's a bit underwhelming compared to Fengyan. However, Li Chengfeng has mastered the advanced double inner alchemy activation method. Gain an additional 50% from the blessing of internal strength. He is of good quality, and his important attributes after being compressed to level 10 are: Strength, 252. Speed, 279. Spirit, 261. Physical defense, 200. The 3-dimensional properties are completely beyond the wind and clouds. Li Chengfeng chose the slow Bu Jingyan to do it. Don't talk too much with the 2 brothers, just start fighting. Jian Qi Katyusha greeted him. Hair, 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 hair. 8 sword chi burst out. Bu Jingyan rolled back and forth to dodge. Bang, hit a sword. He couldn't help but exclaimed, "What a strong martial arts." Li Chengfeng said, "You know how strong you are, why don't you just admit defeat? Don't think about it." Bu Jingyan shortened the distance and attacked at close range. The metal glove in his hand kept colliding with Li Chengfeng's broken jade sword. Make a ping sound. Li Chengfeng's long sword danced in his hands, and the speed of 279 was extremely fast. He was so beaten that Jingyan retreated again and again, unable to hold back at all. "Junior brother Feng, come and help me, this person's swordsmanship is very good." Bu Jingyan asked for help. On the other side, Nifeng alone fought against Xu Fuyao, clearly gaining the upper hand. "Senior brother Yun, don't panic, I'm here to help you." Nifeng leapt forward. Hair, hair, hair. Li Chengfeng gave him the 5 Dao sword chi. Nifeng was immediately scared back. "Senior brother Yun, you should solve it yourself, and I will help you when I clean up this little girl." Bu Jingyan. A dozen rounds down. Bu Jingyan was bruised all over his body. You can't beat Li Chengfeng in close combat. Yuando sent out his chi move, he just sent 1 move out, Li Chengfeng has already sent 8 moves over. The beating made him run away. Soon, Bu Jingyan was defeated by Li Chengfeng. Turned to help Xu Fuyao. The 2 swords were combined, and in less than 5 rounds, Nifeng was also defeated. The 2 knights have great martial arts skills, and our senior brothers have admitted defeat. I'll consider whether to accept your admission or not. Li Chengfeng felt that the challenge was easy to pass. They are not in a hurry to accept their surrender. Accept. Even if the challenge is successful, you will get a boss reward. Do not accept, insist on killing the situation. Then there will be a storm. At that time, the strength of Feng Yan will greatly increase, and killing them will get higher rewards. How are you? Are you seriously injured? Li Chengfeng asked Xu Fuyao. Find out about her. It is also good to evaluate the follow-up combat effectiveness of your own side. Xu Fuyao stood up straight. A gray and white tight-fitting armor wraps her embossed figure. It looks very beautiful and feminine. Fortunately, Ni Feng's function leg basically caused me an internal injury. While I was fighting with him, I used the earth force would attribute chi to heal myself, and the internal injury was cured by 70% to 80%, and it's not a big problem. She has such a benefit. Able to fight while healing himself. Bu Jingyan clasped his fists at this time and said, "My dear, if you are willing to let our senior brothers go, we are willing to help you defeat that thief." Tisk. Li Chengfeng tapped his fingers on the hilt of the sword, and he thought again. In the end is to spare them, take the reward and leave. Or not spare them and try to run wild. It is said that you can get an additional achievement by killing the storm. If you don't kill them this time, you'll miss this opportunity. They will have to wait until next year to challenge them in hard mode. Squad channel. Li Chengfeng. Do you want to try the storm? Xu Fuyao. Ah, you're not kidding, the situation after the runaway is very strong. Li Chengfeng. I want to try it. Xu Fuyao. I'm sure I can't beat it. Li Chengfeng. Well, I'll sell the Ondo's armor right away, and then I'll give you a good quality armor to improve your self-protection ability. Then we can combine our swords, and we won't be afraid of his runaway situation. Xu Fuyao. This is quite risky. Li Chengfeng. Come on, if you want to kill the storm, you will have an outstanding achievement in blue. Xu Fuyao gritted his teeth. Xu Fuyao. Well, listen to you. Li Chengfeng went to the Shengjian shopping mall to sell the 20-level quality armor of Ondo. Because the higher the level, the fewer people there are, and the higher the level, the rarer the equipment. The price is also more expensive. A level 20 armor is much more expensive than a level 10 armor. Li Chengfeng saw the market situation and could sell it at around 560,000. However, because the armor was damaged, it was not repaired. So he hung 500,000. As last time, all species are available for purchase. Just hung up less than 1 second. Open black lens bracket ding. Your item has been sold. Close black lens bracket. Money plus 475,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng saw that it was bought by a high elf again. Are the high elves so rich and willful? Equipped everywhere. I didn't think about it too much. Feng Yan was still waiting there on one knee. Hurry up and buy equipment for Xu Fuyao. It cost her 120,000 to get her a 4-piece suit except the shoes. Take it out of the bracelet after redemption. Xu Fuyao got the armor and sighed. I owe you another 120,000 yuan, and I owe you more and more. How can I pay it off in the future? It's okay, take it slow, I really can't afford it, the big deal can be. Xu Fuyao walked down the steps and changed the armor out of Feng Yan's line of sight. You must know that you can't wear too many clothes in battle armor. Otherwise, it is easy to cause poor energy supply between the body and the armor. Can what? Li Chengfeng took a look at her figure. Neat compensation. Hello Li Chengfeng, why are you so dirty? Xu Fuyao couldn't help but pick up a small stone and hit him. Just kidding, just kidding. Li Chengfeng quickly begged for mercy. To tease her is to liven up the atmosphere. What follows may be an uphill battle. Turn around and don't look. Xu Fuyao's snow-white face climbed to 2 blushes. Soon, she put on a new set of high-quality battle armor. Strength, 202. Speed, 224. Spirit, 219. Physical defense, 203. Properties have been greatly improved. Has been able to catch up with the current situation. Feng Yan was also impatient at this time. 2 valiant men, are you really sparing my brothers and sisters, and what are you saying? Li Chengfeng drew his sword and pointed. Ni Fengbu Jingyan, you too, die. Ni Feng and Bu Jingyan's faces turned cold. Get up suddenly. It's too much to deceive people, so don't blame us for being rude. Ni Feng opened the ancestral, mad blood, Chi increased sharply, and his long hair flew wildly. You little thief. You're going to die here today, ah. Bu Jingyan tore off his sleeves, revealing his thick Qilin arms. Both Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao were taken aback. With the opening of Qilin blood and Qilin arm, the data of Fengyan duo skyrocketed by 80 points. Bu Jingyan, internal strength level 10. Strength, 310. Speed, 270. Spirit, 280. Defense, 300. Combat IQ, 110. Nifeng, internal skill level 10. Strength 280. Speed 300. Spirit 280. Defense, 300. Combat IQ 120. The 3D data completely surpassed Li Chengfeng, even more than Xu Fuyao. Golem, seeing the horror data after the storm. Xu Fuyao swallowed involuntarily, taking the surprise away. Okay, that's interesting. Li Chengfeng was full of enthusiasm. Both sides fight. The shouting continued. Nifeng and Bu Jingyan were more than just running away. After Nifeng activates Qilin blood, it can cooperate with Bu Jingyan's Qilin arm. Form a combination of wind and cloud. But Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao are not bad either. The golden boy and the jade girl are made in heaven. Two swords combined, who can fight? The four played against each other, and after 50 rounds, the outcome was inextricably linked. Sword chi, leg chi and palm chi were constantly flying out of the battlefield. The surrounding vegetation and stone stoves were beaten to shreds. After a fierce battle, both sides were exhausted. Pulling away the distance, they all gasped for breath, slowing down their physical strength and energy. Cough, too strong. Xu Fuyao coughed and sighed. While transporting the earth energy would attribute chi to heal myself. While putting his hand on Li Chengfeng's back, he also gave him an earth force wooden chi. The wooden chi enters the body, cools and moisturizes, and the burning discomfort caused by internal injuries is quickly relieved. Xu Fuyao's inner energy is pure and pure, the side effects caused by mixed energy are small, and the therapeutic effect is excellent. Soon Li Chengfeng's internal injuries were relieved. Fighting again, Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao began to fight. The wind and cloud collided with them. But Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao are both double inner alchemists, and the speed of chi strokes exceeds that of Fengyan. Especially Li Chengfeng's walking super firepower. Open black lens bracket GN chi trembles close black lens bracket. Hair. Nifeng and Bu Jingyan were both speechless, and the chi move had no advantage at all. However, the two of them are very fast, and chi moves are not so easy to hit them. Fengyan deliberately pulled away from them. The two sides fought in close combat again. Because of Xu Fuyao's treatment, Li Chengfeng and her are in very good health. On the other hand, they cannot heal while fighting. They were in poor health, and they played against Li Chengfeng and they immediately showed some deficiencies. The speed and strength have obviously slowed down. Li Chengfeng looked at the opportunity and quickly used sword shattering. Nifeng was struck, and he was very puzzled. What's going on with this person? Under such a fierce melee fight, he was able to squeeze out his inner energy to make more moves. Clang clang. Blades clash. Open black lens bracket sword chi trembles close black lens bracket. Bu Jingyan strokes. Li Chengfeng was like this, looking at the gap, and suddenly made a big move. Even if he has strong defensive power, he can't stand the attack of the armor-piercing, sword-shattering. After more than 30 rounds, the situation became more and more serious, and it gradually showed a decline. The two sides pulled apart again, taking a breath. Machines all need cooling, not to mention people. After a fierce battle, the body is not so able to bear it, so it is necessary to take a break. Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao continued to heal while resting. The gap between the two sides widened little by little. The situation is covered with bruises and wounds, and it is obviously powerless to return to the sky. After a dozen rounds, the battle was over. Bu Jingyan's Qilin arm fell to the ground. Nifeng's, crazy blood, was also drained due to hundreds of holes all over his body. The two fell heavily at the feet of Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao. It's finally over. Li Chengfeng slumped and sat down. Sore all over. Although Xu Fuyao kept healing him. But the injury can only recover to 80% at most, and the remaining 20% cannot recover quickly. Xu Fuyao lay down directly on the ground. She is worse than Li Chengfeng. During this period, he was beaten to the point of vomiting blood twice. He took off his helmet, which was stained with blood. Open black lens bracket ding. You kill hard mode rampage and get the achievement, excellent, Terminator. Close black lens bracket. Both were prompted. Looking at each other, they couldn't help but smile. A tough fight and an outstanding achievement. After adjusting for a while. After feeling better, start counting the spoils. There are still 2 treasure boxes. It's the same personal pickup as last time. Li Chengfeng opened the treasure box. A ray of golden light is attached. Money plus 48,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. What's left is a card that emits blue light and a spar. Originally, the hard mode Fengyun boss normally rewards good quality items. But because it is a runaway situation, the reward is increased. Therefore, what he has opened is a superior quality item that is higher than the excellent quality. Li Chengfeng's blue card is top grade, Nifeng's boots with blue characters. Another gem is orange-red. Inside there is a faint blue light surrounding a 10. It was a speed spar of the same type as the gem that Xu Fuyao obtained last time. It's just that this is a 10-star speed spar. It can increase the speed of chi moves by 100 meters per second. This stuff is good. Li Chengfeng needs it. During the battle with Fengyun just now, he released many swords. However, the flying speed of the sword chi is not fast enough, and it is easy to be evaded. Less than 1/10 of the sword chi actually hit the target. 90% of the sword energy is wasted. If you can increase the flying speed of the sword chi, the hit rate will naturally increase. 100 meters per second, equivalent to a speed increase of 360 kilometers per hour. Almost the speed of high-speed rail. Good quality weapons have a gem inlaid hole. The inlaid hole of the broken jade sword Li Chengfeng has been left useless. At this time, without hesitation, the 10-star speed spar was embedded into the broken jade sword. The other side, Xu Fuyao opened the treasure box. A ray of golden light penetrated into her body. Money plus 17,050 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Then, in the treasure box is a card that emits this blue light. Top grade, Qilin armor pieces, large blue characters. Introduction. This armor piece has the super strength of Qilin's arm, which can be fitted on any armor glove. Effect. Strength plus 20. The only source. Brave the world in hard mode, and run wild. Drop rate. 1%. Haha, Chengfeng, I have a top grade item. For the first time, Xu Fuyao, who saw the top grade, couldn't help being surprised. Li Chengfeng took a look at the card and was a little surprised. This doesn't seem to be a regular piece of equipment. It can be fitted on top of the armor gloves. Isn't that equal to adding 20 strength attributes beyond the equipment? Li Chengfeng took another look, and the drop rate is only 1%. And it is only rewarded by Bu Jingyan after the runaway. Originally, not many people would choose to challenge the situation after the runaway. What's more, the explosion rate is only 1%. With that said, this item must be quite rare. Look at the mall, how much is this worth? Xu Fuyao focused on the card, and the shopping mall searched for the item. After seeing the search results, he covered his mouth in surprise. Li Chengfeng asked curiously, how much? A happy smile gradually bloomed on Xu Fuyao's face. The cheapest one in the mall is 700,000. At this moment, she felt that the suffering just now was extremely worthwhile. So expensive. Li Chengfeng was also surprised. You must know that a complete set of level 10 high-grade armor is only about 300,000. This small top-grade arm plate actually sells for 700,000. It can directly reach 2 sets of high-grade battle armor. But think about the fact that this thing can add additional attributes independently of the armor. Coupled with its rare drop rate, it is indeed worth the price. Yeah, it's great, I actually found out such an expensive good thing. La la la, la la la, I am a little connoisseur of touch treasure. Xu Fuyao danced with joy like a child. Li Chengfeng is also happy to see her driving such a big treasure. His explosion rate is 300%, and he opens a lot of things every time. And the poor girl opened a little bit every time, even the last time Shangba's treasure box didn't open anything except money. Li Chengfeng is also pleased to see that she can come up with something good. The runaway Nifeng and Bu Jingyan were both captured by them. Naxiangba is naturally no problem. After some battle, Shangba was also killed by 2 people. 2 strands of golden light penetrated into their bodies respectively. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations on your internal strength reaching level 13. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. The proficiency of sword trembling stunt has risen to level 5 consummate skill. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. The basic proficiency of the 12 swords of the Golden Boy and Jade Girl has been raised to level 5 consummate skill. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng's internal strength and martial arts have been upgraded again. Of course, this upgrade is also due to the fact that the last time he killed Angda, he has risen more. Reached level 12.5. This time, the hard mode copy challenge was passed, and the level was increased by 0.5. Add up to 13. As for Xu Fuyao, she didn't have too many internal strength upgrades and blessings, and she was still level 10. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations on defeating Shangba. Close black lens bracket. Hard mode braves the world will challenge success. Close black lens bracket. Get the blue word achievement. Close black lens bracket. Level 10 double secret realm, Brave World Club, hard mode 96 points. Close black lens bracket. After the dungeon cleared, Li Chengfeng received a prompt. At the same time, Xu Fuyao also received a reminder. Her achievements are level 10 double secret realm, Brave the World, hard mode 98 points. Close black lens bracket. 2 points higher than Li Chengfeng. For no other reason. In this dungeon challenge, she played 2 roles. Responsible for both damage and treatment. Without her excellent healing ability, I'm afraid that the 2 of them won't be able to fight against the storm. Xu Fuyao's luck in opening the treasure box seems to be continuing. In Shangba's reward box, she opened a top-grade, broken jade sword. And Li Chengfeng opened 2 top-grade equipment. They are, top-grade, world battle suit. Top-grade, 3 points returning Yuan Qi cannon. Similarly, Li Chengfeng also developed a weapon. And it's a long-range weapon. The Qi cannon is a long-range launch weapon that uses Qi as ammunition. Li Chengfeng was delighted to see this weapon. There is a long-range weapon, which is more refreshing than using a sword to send a sword. In addition, the speed of the Qi bullets fired by the Qi cannon will be much faster than that of the sword Qi. You can kill enemies from a distance without rushing up. This weapon is really comfortable. Li Chengfeng immediately redeemed it and tried it out. The 3-point Guiyuan Qi cannon is similar to an oversized pistol. There is a fist-sized transparent storage bag at the tail. With 3 silver barrels as thick as thumbs, it can shoot 3 points. Can fire 3 Qi bullets at the same time. There is also a red dot scope on the gun body. Li Chengfeng was also quite satisfied when he saw the data of this Qipao. Top grade, 3 points returning Yuan Qi cannon. Type, Qi gun, range. Requirements, level 10, introduction. Absorb Qi and return to Yuan, 3-point Qi play. Mass, 4 kg. Suitable attributes, gold, wood, water, earth. Bullet speed, 900 meters per second. Fire rate, 5 rounds per second. Attack distance, 300 meters. Qi injury increase, plus 6.6%. Special effect 1. The effective attack distance of Qi move plus 100 meters. Special effect 2. 3 points return to 1 shot into the soul. Gem setting 1, none. Gem setting 2, none. 900 meters per second is quite fast. The bullet speed of the general rifle is only about 500 meters per second. The speed of the Qi bomb is almost 3 times that of Li Chengfeng's sword Qi. With such speed, it is not so difficult to hit the opponent. After the dungeon challenge is over, Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao went straight home. Now, the Happy Pie is their home. Although all wounds were healed at the entrance when the book came out. But after a copy, both of them are very tired. Qi also consumes a lot, and it takes a day to recover and adjust. The 1 million entry bonus promised by the martial art was soon distributed to the 2 accounts. Xu Fuyao instantly felt like a little rich woman. I started to buy myself some nice clothes. Today, many great countries implement the system of chivalry. Antique costumes are popular in various countries. Xu Fuyao also bought 1 or 2 sets of ancient clothes at the mall. Good-looking clothes have to be appreciated, so I shouted to Li Chengfeng's house. Changfeng, come out and see if my clothes look good. Li Changfeng came out of the house. I saw a fairy-like figure in white clothes standing on the balcony. The breeze caressed her 3,000 strands of hair. Picturesque eyebrows, white teeth and red lips. Slim and graceful, graceful. Not the fairy who came out of the painting. A goddess who has fallen into the mortal world. Li Changfeng couldn't help but startled. This fairy is Shu Fuyao. He didn't recognize it for a while, and almost thought he had passed through. Does it look good? Shu Fuyao turned in a circle, and the pure white clothes spread out like flowers. It's beautiful, it's so beautiful. Li Changfeng has to admit that Shu Fuyao in ancient costumes is too beautiful. Suddenly I feel like I don't live on the 9th floor. Instead, he lives in the heavenly palace above the 9 heavens. Let's go out for a walk and score points by the way. Shu Fuyao proposed to go to the personnel department to register their latest achievements. Also improve your status. After all, it's all about wages. The salary is received on the 32nd of each month, and it will be 2 days later. Register the status points as soon as possible, and get more money. Shu Fuyao was originally 21 points, and this time, he should get 21,000 yuan for the salary. The 2 new outstanding achievements can increase her salary by half. The excellent Brave the World Club achievement topped the previous common achievements. Therefore, Shu Fuyao is 2 achievements worth 5 points, and the status after the update is 30 points. With Li Changfeng's rank and new achievements, his status score came to 86. The combined status of the 2 people can exchange for a better house. But they had only lived in the new house for 2 days, and they didn't want to move around all the time. Besides, the move is only a little better, and there will be no major qualitative changes. Hard mode Brave the World has passed. And both passed with high marks. With such a high score, it shows that his strength is still very good. Li Changfeng felt that as long as the equipment was improved a little more, there should be no problem in challenging the super difficult Brave the World. So they each chose a set of high-quality battle armor in the mall. Rest adjusted for the day. The 2 set off again to challenge the super difficult Brave World Club. However, this time, the 2 were quickly defeated in front of Nifeng and Bu Jingyan. Under super difficulty, Nifeng used the Snow Drink Crazy Blade. Bu Jingyan used a Peerless Sword. And the attributes, combat IQ and martial skills of the 2 bosses have been greatly improved. Li Changfeng and Shu Fuyao held on for more than 60 rounds. In the end, he was killed by Nifeng and Bu Jingyan. Of course, you can be resurrected if you are challenged and killed in the secret realm. The resurrected Li Changfeng and Shu Fuyao were directly ejected from the copy. It doesn't feel good at all to experience a death firsthand. Although the death in the copy can be resurrected, but the life will be reduced by 1 year. 1 year, even if the body is remodeled, there is a 100-year lifespan. If you die like this, you will die young sooner or later. The 2 agreed that they never wanted to be killed again, and they never wanted to die again. The super difficulty is as Ding Cheng said. It's definitely not that easy to pass the challenge. Whether it is the cooperation of the 2, or martial arts. Still can't pass the super difficulty level. Failure is the mother of success. After returning, Li Changfeng summed up the lessons of failure. There are several reasons for the failure. First, Shu Fuyao is not skilled enough in martial arts. Second, his own martial skills are not skilled enough, not strong enough. Third, he and Shu Fuyao's tacit understanding of the Golden Boy and Jade Girl's swordsmanship encountered a bottleneck, and it is not as good as Nifeng and Bu Jingyan. We must find a way to break through this bottleneck. Fourth, the first 2 times were all passed once. This time, the enemy was somewhat underestimated. The weapon used in melee combat was still a high-quality broken jade sword. If you want to pass the super mode, if the equipment can be improved, try to improve it as much as possible. Even if you can't afford better high-quality equipment, at least you need a full set of high-quality equipment. With these summaries, Li Changfeng knew what to add accordingly. After 2 days of rest, no more fighting. Li Changfeng took out the Bei Ming Shen Gong that he received from the sect to practice. Although this martial art is exquisite and mysterious, but Li Changfeng is an SS-level martial arts talent. The savvy is extremely high, and there is a progress bonus buff. It took 2 days to practice this skill to level 1 proficiency beginner. Basically, you can use Biming Divine Art. It's just that at the current level of proficiency, it's slower to absorb other people's chi. With the improvement of proficiency and internal strength of the user, the speed of chi absorption will also increase. End of the week. Sign in. Ding. Signed in this week. Choose one of 3 rewards. Reward 1. The speed of internal strength improvement is increased by 500%. Reward 2. The speed of martial arts progress is increased by 500%. Reward 3. Randomly reward a martial art, the quality is not guaranteed. Li Chengfeng was killed by Fengyan once. It felt bad to be killed, and he didn't want to feel it again. As the saying goes, it is not a gentleman to have a vengeance without retribution. This hatred he remembered. Be sure to find the super mode to kill the wind and clouds back. Li Chengfeng was not in a hurry to upgrade his internal strength. After all, no matter how you upgrade your internal strength, you will be suppressed to level 10 if you enter the world dungeon. To take revenge, what he lacks is that he has not mastered his martial arts. His current martial arts have not been fully practiced to the highest level. So don't rush to acquire new martial arts. So, for the 3 rewards he signed in, he chose to increase his martial skills by 500%. With such blessings, plus Li Chengfeng's own martial arts SS-level talent. Down one day, Li Chengfeng increased the proficiency of the basics of swordsmanship from 10% to 19%. According to the speed, in a week, you can only practice the basic sword moves and tricks of the basic chapter to about 80%. If you add stunt practice, it will be even slower. Li Chengfeng is not very satisfied with this. The progress of martial arts can be better improved in actual combat. So he rode a BMW S1000 to the local number 5555 Holy Station 20 kilometers away. Enter the Holy Station. Level 10 to 20 service area. Arena portal. Here Li Chengfeng can match people who come to the arena to train like him. And the arena is the same as in the copy, you can fight to the death. Killed, can be resurrected. And there is no penalty for arena death. Unlike dungeon challenges, death reduces your lifespan by 1 year. Li Chengfeng is now level 13, deducting 1300 yuan as the cost of arena teleportation and matchmaking. Matching options Li Chengfeng chose. Opponent species, Terran. Opponent level, level 13. Opponent nationality, unlimited. Opponents, unlimited. Opponent gender, unlimited. Opponent number, unlimited. Opponent equipment, top grade. Arena, unlimited. Open black lens bracket, start matching. Close black lens bracket. After a second. The match is successful, please enter the portal. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng walked into the portal and was quickly teleported to the arena. This is a square ring on top of a mountain. 100 meters long and wide. There is a thin snow cover all around. The opponent was an ordinary middle-aged man with a double axe and a battle armor. Cup fist to Li Chengfeng. In the double axe gate of Shabeisha Kingdom, Zhongqing. It seems to mean self-reporting home. Li Chengfeng also clenched his fists. Xiaoyao faction, Li Chengfeng. Zhongqing's expression froze. Of course he has heard the name of the Free and Easy sect. One of the top 500 sects in the world. Usually entertaining guests, the whole 2 dishes of the Xiaoyao pie, then it would be better to save face. It turned out to be a disciple of the Xiaoyao sect, disrespectful and disrespectful. Please, both sides fight. Li Chengfeng also doesn't need special skills, he only uses the basic attack of basic sword moves. After 50 rounds, Li Chengfeng kicked Zhongqing. Prepare to kill him with a sword. Zhongqing threw down his weapon and clasped his fist. Young Master Li, hold on, I admit defeat, be merciful. He didn't want to suffer a death. Li Chengfeng closed his sword. A huge reminder pops up in front of you. Victory in the duel. Close black lens bracket. Single player competitive ladder points plus 50. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Ding. Level 1 proficiency in the basics of swordsmanship. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng is happy. A battle only took a few minutes, and the proficiency increased by 1%. Sure enough, the actual combat is much faster than practicing against the air. After coming out of the arena, Li Chengfeng turned on his phone. Search about how arena ladder points work. It turns out that every year is a competitive season. All those who take part in an arena duel are contestants. Win a duel in the arena and add points. If the duel fails, the points will be deducted. By the end of the season, if the points ranking is higher, you can get rich arena rewards. These include achievements, equipment, money, and more. Of course, if you get a winning streak in the usual duel, there are also rewards. Money 1,300 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Start matching. Close black lens bracket. The match is successful. Please enter the portal. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng entered the arena again. It's the second half of the season now. Most of the people participating in the arena match the strength and points rank. Li Chengfeng has just started the arena, the segmentation is low. Most of the martial arts I encountered were of average level. Easy win. Victory in the duel. Close black lens bracket. Single player competitive ladder points plus 50. Close black lens bracket. Victory in the duel. Close black lens bracket. Victory in the duel. Close black lens bracket. Victory in the duel. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Ding. You get 5 arena victories in a row, rewarding the normal achievement, competitive 5 streak. Close black lens bracket. Victory in the duel. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Ding. You have won 10 arena duels in total, and you will be rewarded with a common achievement, competitive little expert. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Ding. Get 10 wins in the arena reward, money plus 10,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng is very happy. This brings both achievements and money, and the martial arts are still growing rapidly. The arena is such a great place. Money 1,300 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Start matching. Close black lens bracket. The match is successful. Please enter the portal. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng teleports to the arena. PFF'd. He fell into the water. Float up and take a look. He was actually in the sea. Pit father. Is there such a duel venue? On the opposite side is a long-haired woman wrapped in battle armor with a battle armor helmet under her arm. She stood firmly above the water, as if standing on level ground. Water attribute martial artist. The essence of the water type chi is quasi-soft, it is extremely hydrophilic, and water can be manipulated through the chi. When she saw the woman, the words, 10 consecutive victories, flashed on her head. Li Chengfeng knew he was matched against an opponent who also won 10 straight games. However, the venue of the arena he chose was unlimited. As the so-called water man is in the water, like a fish in water. Fighting against water-type warriors in the waters is tantamount to asking for nothing. A column of water suddenly rose under the woman's feet, supporting her. Condescending. Facing Li Chengfeng, there was a burst of cannonballs. This match lasted for over an hour. Li Chengfeng took a lot of effort to defeat the opponent. Finally saved the winning streak. Open black lens bracket. Duel victory. Close black lens bracket. Single player arena ladder points plus 55. Close black lens bracket. Receive 11 winning streak rewards, money plus 11,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. As the points continue to increase, the points added after winning the game are also decreasing. But because of the winning streak factor, it added some more. After lunch, rest for a while. Li Chengfeng continued his arena journey. Learn from mistakes. With the lessons of the last time, Li Chengfeng limited the venue of the arena. Money 1,300 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Start matching. Close black lens bracket. The match is successful. Please enter the portal. Close black lens bracket. Once inside, the words, 11 consecutive victories, flashed on the opponent's head. Apparently he is another one who has a winning streak like Li Chengfeng. After consecutive wins, the matching mechanics have changed. He is no longer the mediocre martial artist he used to be. Although these people are not high on the ladder, they all have some remarkable things. In the duel, Li Chengfeng could no longer win by ordinary moves. Still have to come up with a few tricks to win. Open black lens bracket. Duel victory. Close black lens bracket. Single player arena ladder points plus 56. Close black lens bracket. Receive a 12-game winning streak reward, money plus 12,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. The monetary rewards keep adding up. This actually earned Li Chengfeng's ticket money back into the arena. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 13 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 14 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. Receive a 15-game winning streak reward, money plus 15,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. The proficiency of the basic chapter of swordsmanship has been increased to level 2. Close black lens bracket. Cool. Li Chengfeng couldn't help but applaud. You must know that the content of swordsmanship in the basic chapter is very extensive. Contains basic moves, basic combos and swordsmanship. There are as many as 72 sets of trembling swordsmanship. In one day, from 20% proficiency at level 1 to 40% at level 2. It is definitely a rapid progress. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 16 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 17 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 18 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 19 straight wins. Receive a 19-game winning streak reward, money plus 19,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. 20th battle. Li Chengfeng came into the arena. The opponent was a young man in a basalt cyan armor. It is a higher quality than the top grade. The side seams of the armor seem to have LED light strips, which are brilliant and cool. Holding a two-handed machete. The words, 19-game winning streak, flashed over his head. The youth clasped their fists at Li Chengfeng. At the next Iga house, Iga Chengguang. Iga, I seem to have heard it somewhere. After thinking about it carefully, Li Chengfeng's expression froze. He also knew about the pattern of the local people's world in his spare time. The Iga family is a first-class family in the Kameshima country. A wealthy family that can rank in the top 100 in the world family rankings. As expected of an opponent who can win 19 consecutive victories. It turned out to be a son of a wealthy family. Li Chengfeng was annoyed in this fight. Originally he played a day in the arena and defeated 19 people. Tired in every way. At this time, I encountered a strong opponent, which was very difficult. The two sides fought for over an hour. In the end, Li Chengfeng narrowly defeated his opponent with the advantage of his double inner alchemy. However, this battle also consumed almost all his energy. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. You get 20 arena victories in a row, rewarded with the outstanding achievement, competitive 20 streak. Close black lens bracket. Get a 20-game winning streak reward, money plus 20,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. Close black lens bracket. The proficiency of Dragon Mighty Tiger Vibration has risen to level 2. Close black lens bracket. Resonant Meniscus Wave. Stunt proficiency has been raised to level 2. Close black lens bracket. Li Chengfeng was exhausted, especially the last one. One of his arms was cut off by that boy from the Iga family. The pain suffered in it can be imagined. Of course, he finally took off the guy's limbs to vent his anger. However, seeing the improvement of the stunt of small trembling sword technique, the proficiency of the basic chapter has also reached 50%. The great progress in martial arts is worth it. And starting with the 10th win streak, each time there is a progressively increasing monetary reward. From 10,000 yuan in field 10, 20,000 yuan to the 20th game. A total of 165,000 yuan was awarded. From the holy station, Li Chengfeng no longer wanted to activate his inner strength. Because it is too tired, and the internal energy is activated, it also consumes physical strength. Release the cool blue and white BMW S1000 motorcycle supercar. One by one, in the slanting light of the setting sun. Go home at a leisurely pace of 50 km per hour. Ordinary people deplete their inner energy. It usually takes more than 20 hours to fully recover. However, Li Chengfeng is a double inner alchemist, and the recovery time required is probably twice that of others. About 40 hours. However, he has the Northern Underworld Divine Art, which can absorb other people's inner energy and replenish it into his body. Originally, this martial art had some side effects. But he happens to be the kind of person who doesn't have the main attribute of internal energy. He just smokes it without any side effects. Li Chengfeng played in the arena for a day, and his inner energy was exhausted. After dinner, go out for a walk by the small lake in front of the house. There are more than 30,000 disciples inside and outside the Xiaoyao sect. There are a lot of people out for activities at night. Li Chengfeng wanted to find someone to inhale some spiritual energy to supplement himself. I search, fancy a guy, check the information, know the name. Wang Dongdong, come over here. When the ordinary-looking guy heard him called, he walked up to Li Chengfeng. Li Chengfeng shines his martial art token. It says, Li Chengfeng 86 points. Wang Dongdong was startled when he saw his face. Although Li Chengfeng is about the same age as him, this position is 3 times his. He hurriedly clasped his fists and bowed. Brother Li, what are your orders? In the Xiaoyao sect, no matter the age, everyone is the same generation. Only brothers, sisters. Who is honored and who is inferior depends entirely on one status point. Even if it is only 1 point higher, then you have to obediently call out senior brother and listen to his orders. Li Chengfeng pointed to the chair by the lake. Come and sit, I'll use Beiming divine art to absorb some of your true energy, okay? The qi stored in the inner core is of little use if you don't need to fight. Anyway, after being sucked, it recovered within a day. Disciples of the Xiaoyao faction need legitimate reasons for rejecting brothers and sisters. If you refuse the orders of your elders without a valid reason, you will be punished. Wang Dongdong readily agreed. Okay, senior brother Li, but please leave me a little bit. In case of any unexpected situation, I'll have the energy to use. No problem, Li Chengfeng said, pressing his hand on the dantian in his abdomen. As far as he has only achieved the first level, Northern Underworld divine art. The only way to touch it is to breathe. Now activate the Beiming divine art. The skin on the arm bulged in waves. The qi in Wang Dongdong's body was rapidly decreasing. It took about 7 or 8 minutes. Senior brother Li, that's almost it, I only have 25% of my qi left. Li Chengfeng stopped and thanked him. View personal attributes. Qi volume, 91,156 262,000th thunder. Only about a third of the qi was absorbed. I have to find a junior brother or a junior sister to take another breath. It is inappropriate to look for a junior sister with the palm of your hand on someone's belly. Li Chengfeng found 2 people at random. As soon as the token lit up, they all called him senior brother. There is no way that 86's status is divided into more than half of the people in the happy faction. As long as Li Chengfeng picks the young ones, there is a high probability that they will be his juniors. After sucking 3 people, the total amount of 260,000 mines was 250,000 mines. After a night of sleep, it will be fully recovered tomorrow morning. The next morning, Li Chengfeng was refreshed and full of energy. There is no sense of fatigue in the body. After all, it is an SSS-level physical talent. Yesterday, I was so tired, and when I slept, all the tiredness disappeared. Xu Fuyao is also not good at martial arts. Li Chengfeng called her. Go to the Holy Station teleport arena together and improve your strength through actual combat with others. In the morning, Li Chengfeng continued to match the single-player arena. He is full of energy. In addition, yesterday's martial arts improved greatly. Even if you meet opponents with 20 consecutive victories, they all won by surprise. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. Single-player competitive ladder points plus 69. Close black lens bracket. Originally, the bonus points should decrease as the segment becomes higher. But because of the winning streak, the winning points have increased. It can be seen that the scoring rules of the arena are still very flexible. Receive a 21-game winning streak reward, money plus 21,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 22 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 23 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 24 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. Receive a 25-game winning streak reward, money plus 25,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. After 5 games, he earned another 100,000. Because the opponents are not idle. In the morning, Li Chengfeng only finished 5 single duels. The further back you are, the stronger your opponent is. In the afternoon, Li Chengfeng, who was not full of energy, did not choose to continue the solo duel. In order not to be in a bad situation and meet a strong opponent again, ruining his winning streak, he teamed up with Xu Fuyao to challenge the double arena. The matched opponents are all 2-person teams. 2 volts 2, the latter points start from 0. The opponents you start to meet are weaker. One afternoon. The two are directly on a 12-game winning streak. Xu Fuyao is also making rapid progress. For the next few days, Li Chengfeng was like this. Singles in the morning, doubles in the afternoon. He improved rapidly every day, and met higher single-row winning streak opponents. Also beat your opponents with continuous improvement in martial arts and combat experience. Day 3. Li Chengfeng won 30 consecutive victories in single row. Double row 20-game winning streak. Both he and Xu Fuyao have won the outstanding achievements of the blue letter. Open black lens bracket 20-game winning streak in double competition. Close black lens bracket. 4th day. Li Chengfeng won 35 consecutive victories in single row. Double row 26-game winning streak. Day 5. Li Chengfeng made a 40-game winning streak in solo row. Double row 30-game winning streak. Day 6. Li Chengfeng won 45 consecutive victories in single row. Double row 33-game winning streak. Xu Fuyao's progress is not fast enough. So after the 30-game winning streak, the opponents they met made it difficult for the two of them. 7th day. It is also the last day for the bonus of martial skill progress. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 46 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 47 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. 48 straight wins. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. Received a 49-game winning streak reward, money plus 49,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. In 4 duels, Li Chengfeng won nearly 200,000 yuan in rewards. Open black lens bracket ding. Close black lens bracket. The proficiency of the basic chapter of swordsmanship has been raised to level 5 consummate skill. Close black lens bracket. The proficiency in the first chapter of the stunt of the tremor sword technique has been raised to level 5 consummate skill. Close black lens bracket. All 6 stunts have been practiced to the 5th level of 100% proficiency. Li Chengfeng is overjoyed. Such a week of hard work was not in vain. I practice day and night, and I dream of fighting with people at night. The S-rank martial arts, swordsmanship. It has been practiced to perfection. His understanding of kendo has crossed several steps. The sword is like a god. Double row in the afternoon. The opponent is also a pair of 33-game winning streaks. And it is also specially trained by a famous family, specializing in arena duo players. Not bad. Husband and wife have the same heart. The tacit understanding is far beyond Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao. Xu Fuyao's progress was rather slow, and it was a little difficult to fight. But the other party didn't know that she was a double cultivator of double inner alchemy. Every time she took a break, she secretly healed herself and Li Chengfeng. The battle lasted for 2 hours. Finally defeated the couple. Open black lens bracket dual victory. Close black lens bracket. Receive a 34-game winning streak reward, money plus 34,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. The proficiency in the first chapter of Golden Boy 6 Swords has been increased to level 5. Close black lens bracket. In 2-player battles, Li Chengfeng used the Golden Boy swordsmanship more often. What has been improved is the Golden Boy swordsmanship. As such, all his martial arts are perfect 5th level proficiency. There was only one thought in his mind at this time. The super mode braves the world meeting. Ni Fengbu is shocked, you two wait. After a 2-row battle, the energy of both of them was exhausted. Physical strength is also a little weak. To the extent of this winning streak. Everyone else is full of energy and only plays 1 game a day. Or every other day or even several days, you can only play a game when you have enough. Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao fought so continuously, naturally they couldn't bear it. So after this game, go straight home. Xu Fuyao, who was sitting in the back seat of the motorcycle, hugged Li Chengfeng tightly. His face was also on his back. These days are particularly hard, the arena is more tiring than playing a copy. Fighting and killing every day, birth and death. But as long as he sits in his car like this, carrying him on the way home, she no longer feels hard. However, she was afraid that Li Chengfeng would be too tired. She knew that Li Chengfeng had a single row in the morning and a double row in the afternoon. Every day is well organized. So she proposes, "Can we take a 2-day break? Tired, fighting and killing like this every day, it's always good to take a break." Li Chengfeng wants to come too. "I have been possessed by a demon these days. At night I dream of being attacked. When someone approaches you on the road, you are instinctively alert and want to take action. You're right, take a break for 2 days. End of the week. Sign in. Open black lens bracket ding. Signed in this week. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Choose one of 3 rewards. Close black lens bracket. Reward 1. The speed of internal strength improvement is increased by 500%. Close black lens bracket. Reward 2. The speed of martial arts progress is increased by 500%. Close black lens bracket. Reward 3. The dungeon drop rate is increased by 500%. Close black lens bracket. Reward 4. Randomly reward a martial art, the quality is not guaranteed. Close black lens bracket. Reward 4. Li Chengfeng doesn't really want to choose. Otherwise, it would be embarrassing to draw a D rank martial skill. Although his main combat martial skills have already reached the perfect 5th level. But there are still some auxiliary martial arts that have not been practiced to perfection. For example, Bei Ming Shen Gong, and Xiaoyao School's famous Qing Gong, Lingbo Weibu. These are all the secret skills that were acquired after becoming an inner disciple of the Xiaoyao sect. These martial arts have not been finished, and they are not busy drawing new martial arts. There have been so many battles this week, and I just haven't upgraded my internal strength. Sure enough, even if it is a genius to cultivate talent, without buff blessing, it is still not so easy to upgrade. Since he has to take a break and not fight and kill, Li Chengfeng also does not consider choosing the dungeon burst rate. In the end, reward 1 was chosen. Internal strength improvement speed increased by 500%. Grade is what matters. With the level, you can challenge more and more advanced copies. The first day of rest. Xu Fuyao called Li Chengfeng to the HR department. She added 2 new achievements and 6 more status points. The monthly salary has increased by 6,000 yuan. Li Chengfeng added 2 outstanding achievements in blue words. Competitive 20-game winning streak. 20-game winning streak in double competition. 10 points in total. In addition, there is an ordinary competitive little expert plus 1 point. The status score also reached 97 points. The second day of rest. Xu Fuyao went to work. After the test in the door, Panay found that her IQ and knowledge were very high. No way, after all, she is the arrogant daughter of the Magic City University. Jupiter natives don't fall in love with college. Here, Xu Fuyao's talent and learning have been highlighted to a great extent. So, Panay directly arranged for her to be the supervisor of the beverage raw material warehouse. It's a good position and gives her 5 status points. Her status also reached 41 points. As for Li Chengfeng, he has great achievements. It belongs to the glory department of the free and easy sect. This department is the department that Xiaoyao sect disciples yearn for most. There is only one task given to him by the sect. Concentrate on practicing martial arts, improve strength. Strive for more outstanding achievements and add glory and status to the sect. This honor is a real honor. Sect and family are both faction organizations recognized by the Holy Station system. The achievements of all members of the sect will be counted under the name of the sect. Inquire about a sect. How many common achievements does this sect have in total? How many outstanding achievements, and how many outstanding achievements, etc. are all clear at a glance. This also affects the world ranking of the martial art to a large extent. The higher the ranking, the more talented people will naturally be attracted to join and grow stronger. Therefore, various factions are trying to squeeze forward. Every additional achievement of the disciples is a little improvement to the strength of the sect. Of course, the sect rankings are comprehensive. The proportion of achievement influence accounts for about 60%. Other factors such as financial resources, numbers, influence, and popular votes should account for 40% of the weight. Therefore, if there is any major event, various schools and sects will actively send their disciples to participate. To increase visibility and influence, Li Chengfeng has been notified. The Qin State Martial Arts Conference to be held next month. He will be a member of Xiaoyao's team. Xu Fuyao doesn't work for long. 4 hours a day. After leaving get off work early, I practiced at home with Li Chengfeng. Improve your inner strength. Third night. Finally, she was promoted to level 11. Li Chengfeng rose to level 14. 2 days of work. Xu Fuyao met some new friends. Lisa, a curly-haired Latina girl. Lisa, senior sister Xu, have you played the Luqiao offensive and defense dungeon? Xu Fuyao, no, what's wrong? Lisa, I don't either. The group is recruiting people to write this book. I've already signed up. Do you want to go? Xu Fuyao, this seems to be a 10-person team dungeon. Lisa, yes, there is a copy of the tape. Very easy, you can go together. A copy. A disciple department of the Free and Easy sect. Specially responsible for leading the disciples to conquer 10-level dungeons. Create achievements for the sect. Xu Fuyao turned around and asked Li Chengfeng if he wanted to go. Li Chengfeng looked like a 10-person dungeon. It's not easy to have a group of 10 people at ordinary times. Since someone took it, it should be quite easy. Lying down can be mixed with ordinary achievements. If you don't go, you can't go for nothing. Just go get a hard mode ticket first. In case someone asks him to play hard mode in the future, but he can't get in. The high level difficulty of the dungeon requires you to pass the next level of difficulty before you can challenge it. For example, super mode requires a hard mode achievement first. Otherwise, you will not even be eligible to enter. Li Chengfeng entered the Xiaoyao faction chat group to prepare for registration. Pan Dianzhong, people who have never played the normal mode, Luqiao offensive and defensive war come to me to sign up, and I will take you to get achievements. Currently, 8 are missing and 2 are missing. Applicants should indicate the attributes of internal strength, weapons, and combat positions. Xu Fuyao. Earthly wood attributes, sword, healing. Pan Dianzhong. The treatment is good, you are the one. 9 is missing 1. In general, treatment is difficult. That's right, it seems that there are very few people in our Xiaoyao faction who specialize in Dilimu. Li Chengfeng. None, Qi Cannon, remote output. Pan Dianzhong. At Li Chengfeng, brother, there is no shortage of remote. Pan Dianzhong. A melee swordsman or swordsman is fine, preferably someone with internal strength attributes. Li Chengfeng. Faint. Dare to be affectionate is to despise one's own internal strength and lack of attributes. Also don't like the remote output. But he doesn't want to fight and kill these days. Just want to be far away and pull the trigger. I don't want to move the sword. Xu Fuyao. He is with me. Pan Dianzhong. At Xu Fuyao, girl, we really have no shortage of long rangers. There are already 2 long rangers in the team, and there are 3 with him. Xu Fuyao. If you don't want him, then I won't go either. She would never leave Li Chengfeng behind. After all, Li Chengfeng has never disliked her martial arts skills. Healing is indeed relatively rare in the Xiaoyao school. But the role in the copy is very big. He is a very talkative type of person. Pan Dianzhong was reluctant to let Xu Fuyao go for this treatment. Pan Dianzhong. Okay, count as that brother. Chapter 51. Thank you. Li Chengfeng was dumbfounded. Xu Fuyao didn't speak, he still couldn't get into this ordinary team. After all, he is also a man of great achievements. It's just a normal mode, and some people don't want him. Why are we both polite? Xu Fuyao was a little smug, but she finally helped him once. Luqiao offensive and defensive battle. Level 10 10-player copy. Normal mode can be teleported directly at the holy station. Pan Zhong invited Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao to join the team. 7 o'clock the next morning. Everyone gathered on time at the east gate of Xiaoyao School. Only Pan Zhong, driving a Mustang sports car, was long in coming. Haha said, sorry, I didn't sleep well last night. Everyone thought that he was the captain of the team, and didn't say anything about him being late. Brother Pan, are we going now? Well, let me see if everyone is here. 1, 2, 3. When Pan Zhang counted Xu Fuyao, who was the fourth, he was stunned. I saw her dressed in white, graceful and charming. Immediately shocked, he got out of the car quickly, stepped forward and said with a smile. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I stayed up late last night to make a careful battle plan, so. Lisa laughed. It's okay, Brother Pan, we understand you. Pan Zhang didn't even look at Lisa. A pair of eyeballs slipped all over Xu Fuyao. That's good. Junior sister Xu, you are our healer, the core of the team, please get in the car, I'll take you. No, we have a car. Xu Fuyao patted the back seat of Li Chengfeng's BMW motorcycle. Oh, you are in this car. Pan Zhang looked at Li Chengfeng who was sitting on the motorcycle. Finding that the other party was actually handsome, he couldn't help frowning and said. This car is neither windy nor rainy. I'm afraid it will mess up your beautiful hairstyle. I see that it will rain soon in the weather forecast, why don't you still take my car? The sky is lit with a red glow of the rising sun. The sky is a pure dark blue, cloudless. Everyone is speechless. Rain, isn't this talking nonsense with your eyes open? Clearly coax other girls. Need not. Xu Fuyao refused again. Okay, then we'll see you at the gate of the holy station. Seeing that Pan Zhang could not move her, he had no choice but to give up. A group of people set off. 20 kilometers to number 5555 Street. Station. Work for a while. A copy of Lu Chao's offensive and defensive battle, as the name suggests. It is to capture Lu Chao and defend it. This is a copy derived from the war between the human race and the orc race more than 400 years ago. Lu Chao was a vital line of defense for the human race at that time. If it was broken at that time, now Jupiter is not 5 billion native people, but 500,000. The Lu Chao offensive and defensive battle can be said to be an epic battle recorded in history. Sid was made a copy. 10 people were teleported to a place 1 kilometer away from Lu Chao. Leading the team were Pan Zhang and 2 other male disciples from the first instance of the dungeon. They are all good players who have passed the Lu Chao hard mode. Pan Zhang is level 17 in internal strength, and the other 2 are level 16. The remaining 7 people did not pass the normal mode of this copy. The highest level is Li Chengfeng 14. However, once they came in, they were all suppressed to level 10 internal strength. Before the official battle, Pan Zhang gave a novice lesson to the 7 people. All rookies, listen up. It doesn't matter if you haven't played this dungeon, just follow my instructions later. Don't mess around. When you are told to fight, you will be beaten to death. When you are told to withdraw, withdraw to death. Everything must be at my command, my words are the decree. Disobedience is absolutely not allowed, you hear that? Quote. Quote. Everyone is speechless, why does this speech sound so awkward? Pan Zhang asked. Did you hear? I heard. Pan Zhang walked in front of Xu Fuyao, changed his serious expression just now, and said with a smile. Junior sister Xu, you are of the Earth Force Wood attribute, you have no combat power, and you don't need to do anything, you just follow from afar. When our battle is over, you can treat everyone. It is good. Xu Fuyao was so happy. The reason why she didn't say that she has dual cultivation of heaven and earth when she signed up. It is the same mind as Li Chengfeng. If you want to be lazy, just mix up your achievements. Pan Zhang turned to Li Chengfeng, who was not wearing armor, and asked. What's the matter with you? You don't even wear a dungeon armor. I don't think it's necessary. I'm from a distance, and I don't want to go up and hack people. Li Chengfeng explained that he didn't feel like he was going to get hit. You said it's not necessary, it's not necessary. I don't know how it will die later. Pan Zhang disgustedly said. The scumbags like to play remote, and they can't hit individuals when they play remote. What kind of remote is playing? The copy time is dawn. Pan Zhang led 10 people to sneak all the way. Secretly killed more than a dozen orc sentries and won the bridgehead outpost. Then set up a bridge attack strategy. Most of the enemies in the Lu Chao offensive and defensive battle were orcs. Height between 2 meters and 2.5 meters. Generally much taller than people. These orc soldiers are stronger than the soldiers of the Brave World Association. Strength 90, Speed 70, Spirit 60, Defense 70. The good quality armor worn by the three of the dungeons. Only the top-grade weapons used by Pan Zhang. The rest of the disciples wore ordinary armor and used ordinary weapons. Stats are stronger than minions. Shu Fuyao didn't have to fight, she just wore her immortal clothes. The sky was getting brighter. A group of people climbed to Luchao. This is a bridge that spans over a ravine-like cliff. 10 meters wide and 1 kilometer long. Under the bridge is a cliff hundreds of meters deep. There are many orcs guarding the bridge on the bridge. Kill it, Pan Zhang gave an order. 6 melees rushed towards the 8 orc sentries at the bridge head. Li Chengfeng released a 3-point return to Yuan Qi cannon from the storage bracelet. The other 2 rangers use bows and arrows. This weapon has both physical damage and chi damage at the same time. Unlike Li Chengfeng's chi pow, there is only chi injury. Lisa is also a long range, and when she sees Li Chengfeng's weapon, she can't help but be surprised. Brother Li is using a top-grade weapon, so cool. Li Chengfeng takes aim. Tweet 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 tweet. 5 rounds per second, 3 rounds per second. It shot 15 black chi bullets made of chi essence condensed into small pellets at once. After the inner energy is concentrated into bullets, the power and lethality are greatly improved. The bullet is so fast that it arrives in the blink of an eye. Hit 8 orc minions each. The soldiers leaned back and fell to the ground. Pan Yang's group of 6 just rushed up and were about to fight. A string of black bullets flew from behind, directly knocking down the enemy in front of him. Their weapons were held in the air, embarrassed. All looked back. Li Chengfeng blew his muzzle. A burst of self-blame. Oops, how come they were all overwhelmed all at once? They should save some for the younger brothers and sisters to exercise their skills. No, you have to restrain yourself. The 3 rookies in the melee battle looked at Pan Zhang like a fool. As if to say, didn't you say remote is not good? How did you hit so many enemies with just a few shots? Obviously so cool, so handsome, so awesome. Pan Zhang couldn't help blushing a little, and shouted. Why are you standing still? Go up and kill them. They just fell down temporarily, and they can get up later. Only then did the 6 go up to make up for the knife. He hacked to death the 8 orcs who had suffered internal injuries for a while. On the team channel, Pan Zhang forcibly explained Li Chengfeng's operation just now. Pan Zhang, this is the case with the top-grade chi cannon. As long as the weapon is suppressed at long range, it is very easy to fight this kind of ordinary difficulty. Continue to attack the center of the bridge. Lisa was very curious when she saw Li Chengfeng's chi cannon. Senior brother Li, can you lend me a chi pow? If it works, I'll change it back. Give. Li Chengfeng exchanged weapons with her. He has never used bows and arrows before, so he draws bows with arrows. Another distant junior brother exclaimed. Brother Li is so strong, you actually pulled the 500 kilograms bow to the full without wearing a battle armor. Lisa was also surprised. Not wearing a warframe means not having the extra power provided by the warframe. It is really not easy to open a heavy bow of 500 kilograms with the functions within level 10 alone. Arrow Li Chengfeng did not shoot. After all, I haven't learned it, and I don't have the right head. If I shoot out and shoot my own people, it will be embarrassing. Choo choo choo. Lisa fired 3 shots in 3 seconds. It's not the same level as Li Chengfeng's projectile speed. Senior brother Li, you are still very good. It seems that the chi cannon also needs to be operated. Li Chengfeng's injection speed was 8 times hers, and with sufficient ammunition, he naturally shot fast. Not long after, 9 people attacked the bridge and successfully killed the 3 orc bosses. To capture Luchao, be regarded as winning the first round. The next step is to defend the bridge, and there will be 5 rounds of orcs coming to counterattack Luchao. The second round came an hour later. Everyone has enough time to rest and adjust, and collect loot by the way. 2 pieces of common equipment and some money were found in the loot. However, the loot distribution mode of this copy is DKP mode. The loot is collected by the captain first, and after the entire dungeon is cleared, everyone will use DKP points to bid. Briefly, that is, the better the performance in the whole challenge process, the easier it is to get the most and the best loot. At this time, Shu Fuyao healed the injured team member Shu Qi. Pan Zhong checked the first round of DKP statistics from the system. Pan Zhong, 94, 87, 85, Li Chengfeng, 78, 65, Shu Fuyao, 51, Lisa, 50, 41, 35, ****, 27. This is everyone's performance in the first round of DKP. After finishing the dungeon, just use this score to bid for the loot. Pan Zhong was very satisfied to see his DPK ranking first. This means that the most valuable treasure in the future must be his. Rookies get achievements, he gets money. It's not a waste to bring a rookie back. After all, you can only bring it once a year, so where do you go to make money if you miss the opportunity? However, this model is actually a precarious distribution model. This model of whoever contributes more gets more is usually only used in teams with outsiders. Inside the sect, everyone is a family, love each other, regardless of gain or loss. The DKP allocation model is rarely used. There are strict rules for the freelance sect. The intra-party challenge uses a uniform loot splitting mode. This way everyone has a chance to get a good loot. It will not be impossible for some disciples to obtain good equipment because of their poor strength. Pan Zhong negotiated with the other two members of the dungeon team to do this, which violated the rules of the sect. But for the rest of the rookies, relying on them to lead the team, it would be good to have an achievement. They all dare not speak out. On the other hand, Li Chengfeng and Shu Fuyao were not familiar with the rules of the sect. After all, they only joined the sect a few days ago. He has never participated in a challenge organized by the faction. Li Chengfeng's DKP score in the first round was 78. Ranked 4th. When Pan Zhong came, it was because Shu Fuyao didn't like him. Now Li Chengfeng's DKP is so close to the top 3. He didn't like Li Chengfeng. During the rest period, everyone used some obstacles to arrange defense lines. The second wave of orcs is about to attack. Pan Zhong arranged the defensive position, and he and 2 veterans were on the front line. Behind the second line are 3 melee rookies. The third line is 2 long-range rookies. Finally, Pan Zhong pointed to Li Chengfeng and said, "Li Chengfeng, your firepower is very strong, so you can go to the front of the flag and fire when you see the orcs." Li Chengfeng. Their 3 layers of defense were separated by an average of 15 meters. And Pan Zhong pointed to the most front flag-mounted seat almost 100 meters away from the first line of defense. No matter how you look at it, it's an orphan's seat. Lisa couldn't help but interjected. "Captain Pan, shouldn't the long distance be arranged in the back row? You arranged senior brother Li in such a front position, didn't you let him die? You guys are also confused about this. Yeah, this tactic is a bit strange. That's too far," Pan Zhong scolded. "Did you get it? Do you have the Lu Chao achievement? Do you have the hard mode Lu Chao achievement?" Everyone was speechless, unable to refute. After all, Pan Zhong has Lu Chao achievement in hard mode. And they don't even have ordinary achievements. Pan Zhong continued to scold it angrily. "Didn't I just say hello to you at the beginning? My words are the imperial decree. After listening to the implementation, it is over. If you don't speak, no one will think you are dumb." Li Chengfeng was too lazy to care about Pan Zhong. Since he wants to arrange himself to go to the front to earn DKP. Well then, it's a matter of pulling the trigger anyway. Li Chengfeng went to the forefront under the sympathetic eyes of the rookies. Pan Zhong snickered proudly. He who has fought many Lu Chao offensive and defensive battles does not know. The orc attack will come like a tide later. And the front Li Chengfeng will bear the brunt and will be submerged in the beast tide. Li Chengfeng adjusts the barrel angle. The 3-point Guiyuan Qi cannon has 3 barrels. Adjust the barrel to a certain angle. When the bullets fired or scattered, they can hit more than one enemy. Then he moved a stone and sat down. With Erlang's legs crossed, you can travel freely. Pan Zhong said unhappily. "Grass, this guy is so leisurely when he's dying. Pretend to be struck by lightning." Woo! The horn sounded in the distance. Orc troops burst out of the chasm in the canyon. It is about 2 kilometers away from the bridgehead defense line. Li Chengfeng stroked a 3-point return to Yuan Qi cannon. In arena challenges, Li Chengfeng often uses it. Often the sword is in the right hand and the gun in the left. To be able to win so many arena heads-up winning streaks, Chi Pao's credit is indispensable. Of course, he also upgraded Chi Pao with the highest gem inlays allowed within his financial resources. Now the data of the 3-point Gui Yuan Chi Pao is: top grade, 3 points returning Yuan Chi Cannon. Type: Chi Gun. Range. Requirements: Level 10. Introduction. Absorb Chi and return to Yuan, 3-point Chi Play. Mass: 4 kg. Suitable attributes: gold, wood, water, earth. Bullet speed: 900 meters per second. Fire rate: 5 rounds per second. Attack distance: 300 meters. Chi injury increase: plus 6.6%. Special effect 1. The effective attack distance of Chi move plus 100 meters. Special effect 2. 3 points return to 1 shot into the soul. Gem inlaid 115-star Austrian spar, effective attack distance of Chi move plus 200 meters. Gem inlay 2 15-star speed spar, Chi move flying speed plus 200 meters per second. With the addition of 2 gems, the effective attack range of the Chi cannon reached 600 meters. The bullets fly at a speed of 1100 meters per second. There were almost 300 orcs in the first wave. On the other hand, there were only 10 people on the defending side, which was 30 times the number of people. The difference in numbers is too great. The rookies had expressions of horror on their faces. As you can imagine, how difficult and desperate the ancestors were when defending Luchao. Under the command of the orc boss, the orc troops launched the first wave of a 100-man charge. After all, Luchao is only 10 meters wide, and the beasts are tall and big. They all rushed over, but they were so crowded that they couldn't even swing their weapons. So there is no rush to come. Li Chengfang still has Erlang's legs crossed. Wait until the orc troops are about to come into range. Tweet tweet tweet. 5 rounds per second, 3 rounds per second. Shoots 15 concentrated black chi bullets at once. 1100 meters per second flight speed. Hit orcs in the blink of an eye. A dozen orcs fell. Their 70 speed, that is, the maximum running speed of 70 kilometers per hour. That translates to running a distance of 20 meters per second. So Li Chengfang released the 15 chi bombs within 1 second. The orcs advanced 20 meters, and Li Chengfang was 580 meters away. Tweet tweet tweet. Another dozen orcs fell. The orc troops advanced 20 meters, 560 meters away from Li Chengfang. Tweet tweet tweet. A few more orcs fell. The orc troops advanced 20 meters and were 540 meters away from Li Chengfang. Tweet tweet tweet. A few more orcs fell. The orc troops advanced 20 meters and were 320 meters away from Li Chengfang. Tweet tweet tweet. Orcs are gone. It's all over. In the first round of the charge, before they could reach Li Chengfang, they were all brought down by Li Chengfang's powerful firepower. Behind Li Chengfang, Pan Zhong and the other 3 veterans were stunned, their jaws almost dropped to the ground. Those rookies are also dumbfounded. One person knocked over 100 orcs. Moreover, he still flipped over with Erlang's legs crossed like that. Seeing everyone's expressions, Xu Fuyao couldn't help laughing. Guys just came back to their senses. Squad channel. Lisa. Oh my, brother Li is a genius, 1 to 100. Too good. How can you be so strong? What's the use of me learning this sword? Might as well go remote. The orc boss saw his own wave of soldiers annihilated. Roared frantically. With the giant axe in one fell swoop, the remaining 200 orc soldiers charged again. Rough shouts continued. Ah ah ah. Once in range, Li Chengfang continued to fire. Tweet tweet tweet. Tweet tweet tweet. 20 or 30 soldiers fell. The orcs stepped back one after another, withdrawing from Li Chengfang's range. Then the orc minions began to line up. There are several elite orcs with unusual heights, holding their shields and standing at the front. The rest of the orc soldiers, like eagles catching chickens, followed closely behind the hen, and lined up in a vertical line. Li Chengfang is the one who fired the shot. The chi bullet was blocked by the shield and could not deal damage. However, the speed of the orc troops was greatly slowed down by this cue. Can only walk, not run. Pan Zhong laughed gleefully. Pan Zhong. Li Chengfang, you're okay, the defense is up to you. You can stand me up and don't take a half step back. The rookies were speechless again. Don't back down, doesn't that mean that he will be beaten by more than 100 orcs by himself? It sounds like a compliment to Li Chengfeng, but it's clear that it's a whole person. Li Chengfeng released the BMW S1000, straddled it, and kicked the accelerator. Hum. The V4 engine growled. Li Chengfeng rushed out on his bicycle and circled to the side of the orc troops. Tweet tweet tweet. The orc troops just lined up in a row. The 15 bullets shot out in this second are full of damage. Hit 15 orcs directly. The orcs had no time to change their formations. Tweet tweet tweet. Another 15 orcs fell. The orcs quickly dispersed, all chasing after Li Chengfeng. This area is fairly flat, and the speed of the S1000 can be raised. How can an orc with a speed of 70 catch up with a motorcycle supercar that can run 300 km per hour? Li Chengfeng rides one by one. Like entering nowhere. Ride with one hand and shoot with the other. Play in circles. The orc troops suffered heavy damage. The orc who is close enough to enter the 60-meter range. It was even pierced through the body by the bullet, leaving blood holes one by one. Directly killed. 60 meters, a 3-point return to 10% of the range of the Yuan Qi cannon. This range has the greatest power. Against orcs with a defense of 70, it can penetrate the armor and penetrate the flesh. Some orcs from the first wave got up one after another. The internal injuries they suffered before were not fatal, but their combat effectiveness was greatly reduced by the injuries. Hum hum. Li Chengfeng controlled the speed and kept the distance just within 60 meters. This will kill the orcs. Squad channel. Kill the orcs while riding a motorcycle. So handsome. Bullshit. Brother Li is really bullshit. Senior Brother Pan, what should I do? He cleaned up these orcs all by himself. The veteran of the first line of defense asked anxiously. Playing like this, I don't know how many DKP points Li Chengfeng will earn. You must know that they can only play Luqiao in normal mode once a year. The opportunity to make money is only once a year. Pan Zhang can see it. Li Chengfeng does have a few brushes. He said, don't be afraid, let boss kill him, and no one will fight us for DKP later. I don't f***ing believe it, he can still beat the boss alone. Quote. What if he is alone? Pan Zhang knocked on the old hand. Are you f***ing making international jokes? This is a 10-player dungeon boss. 10 people can beat it. If he can beat this boss alone. Lao Su grabs the soil and eats it for you to see. Quote. For a while, 300 orc troops were killed by Li Chengfeng's bullets. When boss saw this scene, he was not in a hurry at all. When the soldier died, an axe flew out. Li Chengfeng was surprised by the speed of the flying axe. He turned quickly and pressed the car to the ground. After pressing a limit bend, the axe just brushed past his hair. I could not help breaking out a little cold sweat. This boss is so strong. Li Chengfeng quickly put BMW into the bracelet. The orc boss said human words. I can't imagine that there are such masters in the human race, who have the ability to fight me. Depend on. Fight to fight. Li Chengfeng is excited. Just before going to the superstorm, take this 10-man boss first to practice your skills. Release the top-grade armor from the bracelet. Tear off your shirt, kick your shoes, and step on. Nano-level high-grade armor quickly wrapped him. Lisa. Brother Li is so rich, he is actually a top-grade battle armor. He is really handsome and rich. Rich second generation. What is the second generation of rich? Senior Brother Li's martial arts is definitely a battle armor obtained by his own strength. Shu Fuyao. Do you want me to help? Li Chengfeng. Number. Putting on the armor, Li Chengfeng's attributes in all aspects have been upgraded to a new level. Single-player fight against the powerful orc boss. Li Chengfeng's sword is like a god. The tricks are deadly and exquisitely unparalleled. The speed of the sword was dazzling, and the orc couldn't resist. Lisa. What a strong swordsmanship. It turns out that Brother Li's swordsmanship is even higher than his marksmanship. Man and sword unite, so the sword can be used like this. I really have practiced the sword for more than 10 years in vain. The speed attribute of the orc boss is not high, but the strength and defense are particularly high. But under Li Chengfeng's perfect swordsmanship, he couldn't hold on for a single round. He was directly beaten to death by Li Chengfeng. Jing pong clang ping pong clang. The boss's armor gradually disintegrated under the extremely fast and constant engagement with the sword. Whoa, the sword shadow crossed. Dumb. Li Chengfeng put his sword back into the sheath. Confidently walked towards the bridge. Wearing a black and gold armor, he walked among the corpses of the orcs. So calm, so unrestrained. Like the god of war who returned in triumph. The orc boss froze in place for 2 seconds before his head fell. Brother Li is mighty. Lisa. One-person battle against 10-player dungeon bosses, 1 to 10. One person alone beat the boss. The two veterans turned their disgusting gazes at Pan Zhang. They didn't fight at all. This time, Li Chengfeng took all the DKP points in this round. Pan Zhang couldn't help blushing, and said slyly, "Why, you don't really want to see me eat dirt, do you?" Veteran reproach. "You said it yourself, we didn't force you." Pan Zhang scratched his head. "I didn't expect that kid to be so powerful. I think he's level 14, and he doesn't even have Lu Chao's ordinary achievements. I thought he was a rookie. This kid has such martial arts, why haven't you heard of him? Could it be new here? It is possible that they, Shu Fuyao, seem to be together. Maybe they are both newcomers. Otherwise, Beauty Shu is so beautiful, she should have become famous in our Xiaoyao faction. Forget it, that kid is too strong to be with him, let's include him." Good idea. Li Chengfeng came back at this time, and the rookie brothers and sisters surrounded him and praised him without hesitation. Cough cough. Pan Zhang came forward, coughed twice, and grabbed everyone's attention first. And then said, "Brother Li, you are very good. I also deliberately sent you to the front just now to see your true strength. You really did not disappoint me, and you are qualified to enter the first copy of our copy. After I go back, I recommend you to join one of our dungeons. Come, pour me a cup of tea, and I will cover you, senior brother." Quote. A copy. The rookies couldn't help but envy when they heard it. Because of serving in the first copy of the copy, you can get an additional 5 points of status. It's a pretty good department. Li Chengfeng was taken aback. "Pour tea for you." Pan Zhang put his cup there, he just wanted Li Chengfeng to have an attitude. "Well, you can drink whatever you want, as long as you want it. After drinking this cup of tea, we will be a copy of a brother's family in the future." Li Chengfeng is speechless, he needs your cover. Do you miss a copy of yours? Just say, are you worthy? The veteran on the side reminded him of his attitude. Tisk, what are you talking about? Pan Zhang thought to himself. Does this guy want to see if I have the strength to be his senior brother? Want to get started with me? No, I might not be able to beat him, so let's use my status to beat him. I'm your senior brother, I asked you to pour tea, do you think I'm worthy? While speaking, Pan Zhang had already taken out his sect token. Show off your position, the veteran on the side reprimanded. Have you seen it? Don't hurry up and pour tea for senior brother Pan, no matter how big or small. The rookies can't help but envy at 67 points. 67,000 salary a month. Sure enough, a copy is good. It seems that all the copies that can be played have achieved achievements. And there's more than one great hard mode achievement. Li Chengfeng saw his token and couldn't help but smile. That's it, still want me to pour you tea? Release your own sect token. He threw it on the ground carelessly. Everyone looked down at the token on the ground. On the upward side are the 3 characters of Xiaoyao Pai. In addition, there are 3 small words in the lower right corner. Ministry of Glory. Everyone was shocked. The Glory Department is the most powerful and crouching tiger, hidden dragon master department of the Xiaoyao faction. Only those with outstanding achievements can join the Ministry of Glory. Pan Zhang Gulu was taken aback. Slowly reaching out to flip the token, wanting to see the other side. Check if the other side is Li Chengfeng's name. When the token is turned over, the handwriting is clear. Li Chengfeng 97 points. At level 14, he was 30 points higher than Pan Zhang at level 17. Pan Zhang shuddered and sat down on the ground. Li Chengfeng asked with a sullen face. Do you want me to pour tea? Brother of the Ministry of Glory. Pan Zhang didn't dare to recall what he did and said to the senior brothers in the honor department just now. He hurriedly knelt back and said, Senior brother Li, I don't dare. I didn't know that you were a senior brother from the Glory department. It was me who was blind. Please forgive me, senior brother Li. Picking up Li Chengfeng's token while begging for mercy. Turn over and over on your clothes, wipe the front and back clean, and serve them with both hands. Li Chengfang was slightly surprised. I didn't expect this identity token to be so powerful. He actually frightened Pan Zhang to his knees and begged for mercy. Could it be that the first level official crushed people to death? What he didn't know was that in the Happy Sect, even if the status score is only 1 point higher, it can crush people to death. Few people dare to provoke brothers and sisters who are higher than themselves. Otherwise, if the brothers and sisters are in trouble, they will never have a good life. The other 2 veterans who were reprimanded just now also knelt down. We didn't know you were senior brother, and I didn't mean to offend you just now. Senior brother Li, please forgive me. It's us who should be damned and shouldn't talk too much. Li Chengfang's expression is not slow. How about talking too much? The 2 then slapped their mouths and begged Li Chengfang to forgive. Roll. Li Chengfang drank the 2 back. Turning to look at Pan Zhang. You arranged a good line of defense for me, why don't you try that seat next time? When Pan Zhang heard it, wouldn't that mean let him die? First, death is hard and painful. Second, you can't earn DKP when you die, and you won't be able to get equipment at that time. Almost crying, he bowed to Li Chengfang. Senior brother Li, please get around me. My martial arts skills are less than 1/10 of yours. How can I hold that position? Pan Zhang struggled with Li Chengfang several times. Say some ugly words a few times. How could Li Chengfang forgive him so easily? Taking the token, he said, I didn't do anything to you, what can I do? The good seat you made, keep it for yourself. As you said, don't take a step back. If you dare to retreat half a step, you are a deserter. What is the fate of deserters, you should know. Quote, this arrangement is very pleasing. The rookie brothers and sisters have long been unhappy with Pan Zhang. In this second round of battle, Pan Zhang and others did not make a move. DKP is 0 points. Li Chengfang monopolized 600 DKP. After a rest, the third round of orcs attacked. Pan Zhang, who is at the forefront, bears the brunt. After a hard fight, dozens of orcs were killed. He was also bruised, with only half his life left. Finally, the old hand carried it back. Li Chengfang stood tall and pulled the trigger with ease. Everyone worked together to hold the third round. Pan Yang's injuries were so severe that both of his arms were disabled, and he could not be saved. He would rather die and lose a year of life than suffer this kind of torture. Begging death. Senior brother Li, give me a good time. After you finish fighting, I'll just be resurrected. Li Chengfang flatly refused. No, how can we kill each other between brothers and sisters in the same sect? We can't kill you, so you will lose your life, you stay well, and when we are finished, we will take you to the entrance of the dungeon to heal. Pan Zhang was about to cry. For the next few rounds, he was dragged to safety for hiding. Enjoy, the torment of the pain all over his body, he can't survive without dying. At the end of the fourth round, Li Chengfang pulled the trigger a little hard. Inner qi is not enough. He came to the corner and asked Pan Zhang to breathe some qi. Pan Zhang was extremely depressed. What do you think of me? Is it a living body storage tank? Brother Li, please, give me a good time. It really doesn't work, my faction has regulations, and the same family can't kill each other. This time Pan Zhang really cried. This is the first time in his life that he has tried life rather than death. And it takes hours to taste. Don't let me die, can you give me some anesthesia? Who can bear such torture? However, Li Chengfang had already spoken, and no one dared to give him anesthesia. Probably this is the fate of offending senior brother. Therefore, everyone in the Xiaoyao sect respects their brothers and sisters. After a few hours, the entire copy completed successfully. Open black lens bracket ding. The secret realm challenge is successful, and the achievement is obtained. Close black lens bracket. Level 10 man secret realm Luchao offensive and defense battle normal mode 158 points. The entire copy dropped 10 pieces of equipment, 2 spar. 2 of them are good equipment, including a weapon. The rest are normal quality equipment. Li Chengfang DKP 1142 points. The second place veteran DKP has only 420 points. After Pan Zhang was seriously injured, he never participated in the battle. His DKP 146 points, ranked last. The copy is over, it's time to divide the spoils. The rule is to start with the best things. Squad Channel. Pan Zhang. The first piece, Yangpin Eagle Horn Bow, was shot. This good quality weapon is probably worth about 150,000. It is the most expensive piece of equipment today. Of course Li Chengfeng will not let it go. He put so much effort in the second round and sweated a little, so naturally he should have gained something. Li Chengfeng. 421 points. The second place has a total of 420 points. He could only stare at the difference. Obviously, no one can score higher than this. Pan Zhang. Brother Li took it. Pan Zhang. The second piece, good quality, Snake Lin breastplate. The breastplate is the bulk of the battle armor and is generally more expensive than other parts. This piece of equipment is probably worth about 42,000 yuan. Li Chengfeng. 421 points. The second place veteran held 420 points and continued to stare. Pan Zhang. Brother Li took it. Li Chengfeng easily pocketed two good products. Pan Zhang looked envious, and felt extremely uncomfortable. If it weren't for Li Chengfeng, he should have shot the hundreds of thousands of weapons. In the end, Pan Yang's DKP didn't take any pictures. Only a few $1,000. He swore that he would never challenge the secret realm with Li Chengfeng again. Li Chengfeng's remaining DKP points are used to split the money. Divided to more than 10,000. All in all, this dungeon harvest also looks like 200,000. This dungeon challenged him to have a 500% internal strength upgrade buff. During this period, he took a whole round of experience by himself. In addition, the other 5 rounds have killed a lot of enemies, and it is a big step closer to upgrading. For the rest of the week, Li Chengfeng did not work with Xu Fuyao. Instead, let her use this time to think about a more advanced way of practicing qi. What Xu Fuyao is currently using is still the primary way of practicing qi. Li Chengfeng has fully tasted the benefits of the extra 50% attribute blessing brought by the advanced qi method. So let her grasp it as soon as possible. Xu Fuyao's martial arts talent is S-level. In addition, there is teacher Li Chengfeng on the side to give pointers. Soon he also mastered the advanced method of double inner alchemy. Also like Li Chengfeng, when activating inner strength, you get an additional 50% attribute blessing. It's just that she can't be like Li Chengfeng, 8 times faster than Li Chengfeng. Just because of her double cultivation of heaven and earth, the 2 streams of qi in the meridians. There is only one, heavenly power, that can be used to make qi moves. The other earth power wooden qi basically has no power at all. So she is 4 times faster than Shan Nidan's qi move. But this, coupled with her advantage of being able to heal while fighting, is also powerful enough. Take advantage of the free time. Li Chengfeng finally has the time to manage his finances. During this period of time, I was making money almost every day. The purse swelled day by day. The relatively large income is to kill Angda 210,000. Ondo's armor sold for 470,000. The hard mode Braves the World will earn 330,000. 1 million entry bonus. The arena won 49 games in a row with a reward of 1.18 million. Normal mode Luchao offensive and defensive battle 200,000. A few of the larger expenses are: bought a motorcycle for 180,000. Purchase high-grade black and gold swordsman suit armor for 350,000. Replace the 13th grade high-grade sword with 500,000. Purchase 4 15-star spars 600,000. Therefore, there are currently more than 1.7 million assets. Li Chengfeng's storage bracelet is too small. Only the initial 1 cubic meter of storage space. Always put a BMW motorcycle in it. Add some other things, and gradually it becomes insufficient. It cost 498,900 to grit my teeth. Purchased a 1 cubic meter storage bracelet in the mall. Use it to exchange 1 cubic meter of storage space. Added to his currently bound bracelet. As a result, the portable storage space reaches 2 cubic meters. A week has passed. Sign in. Open black lens bracket ding. Signed in this week. Close black lens bracket. Choose one of the 2 sign-in rewards. Close black lens bracket. Reward 1. 500% increase in the explosion rate of the buff instance. Reward 2. Get a buff, the dungeon explosion rate is increased by 200%, and the internal strength improvement is increased by 300%. Close black lens bracket. This week is also an optional bonus. It adds up to a 500% increase. Of course, the explosion rate of the copy is good, and the explosion rate is high, making money quickly. But the importance of rank cannot be ignored. Equipment of the same quality, the higher the level, the more valuable it is. The price of a good quality level 10 armor is around 150,000. And the price of a good quality level 20 armor is more than 500,000. And the strength outside the copy will not be suppressed, the higher the level, the stronger. It can be seen that the income of the level is much greater than the explosion rate. The priority of leveling up should be the highest. So Li Chengfeng chose reward 2. Level up. In 2 weeks, Li Chengfeng has been fully prepared to face the super mode copy. It's time to go to the wind and cloud to settle accounts. Xu Fuyao found someone to replace the shift for a day. Team up with Li Chengfeng. Let's go to the entrance to the secret realm of the Brave World Club, which is 100 kilometers away. The BMW S1000 is galloping all the way. More than half an hour later, Li Chengfeng and the others arrived at Brave World City. This is a super city with a population of 20 million. The entrance to the dungeon of the Brave World Association arises here. 5 super teleportation gates with a width of 20 meters and a height of 100 meters stand in the central square. The 5 gates can respectively transport the challenger to the Brave World Club of different difficulty. Although only 1 out of 10 people who can pass the normal mode can challenge the hard mode. But there was still a 2-kilometer line in front of the hard mode gate waiting to rush through the portal. No way, after all, it is a low-level 10 level copy. There are 5 billion people on Jupiter, and there are almost 3 billion people who have reached level 10. Even the hard mode, even if it can only be challenged once a year. But under the huge base, there are countless people who come to challenge every day. Among those who can pass hard mode, about 1 in 100 people can pass the super mode. Most of these people are elites of sects, or pillars of the family. They are all people of status. In front of the teleportation gate of super mode, the crowd was thin. All of them are dressed in brocade clothes, and they walk with style. They are polite to each other, much better than the atmosphere in front of the hard mode gate. No queues at all here. Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao strolled into the portal. The second time was teleported to the super mode Brave World Club dungeon. The gate of the world meeting is still the same gate. It's just that there are 6 soldiers guarding the gate. Each of the properties is achieved. Strength 150. Speed 170. Spirit 150. Defense 150. Combat IQ 100. This data is directly catching up with the last boss of the normal mode, Shangba. 6. Heroic, goalkeepers. It's no wonder that very few people can play super mode. Array. The 6 guardsmen, after seeing the 2 of them, drew their swords and formed an array. After all, the combat IQ has reached 100, and the combat IQ of ordinary people is only 80 points. Under this kind of combat IQ, the cooperation between them is already very skilled. It took a little effort for the 2 to kill them. Xu Fuyao absorbed the phantoms of gold coins dropped by 3 minions. Money plus 3,100 yuan. Close black lens bracket. 3 small soldiers 3,000 yuan. In normal mode, 3 minions are only 300 yuan. 10 times the difference. Li Chengfeng also absorbed 3 strands of golden light. Money plus 9,500 yuan. Close black lens bracket. The soldiers in the front yard of the Tianjia Club in District 1 were quickly cleaned up by them. In addition to receiving monetary rewards, Li Chengfeng opened 2 pieces of high-quality equipment in the treasure boxes of 2 elite gangs. The difficulty of the copy is high, and the reward is also increased. Elite mobs can drop good items that normal bosses in hard mode can drop. The next step is to challenge Nifeng, who holds the Snow Drink Crazy Blade, and Bu Jingyan, who holds a Peerless Sword. Last time, Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao were defeated by his senior brothers, and was killed by them, so he also lost a year of life. The data of the 2 bosses in super mode is already quite amazing. Bu Jingyan, internal power level 11, with Crazy Blood, Snow Drink Crazy Knife. Strength, 310. Speed, 270. Spirit, 280. Defense, 300. Combat IQ, 140. Nifeng, level 11 internal strength, with Qilin arm, a peerless sword. Strength 280. Speed 300. Spirit 280. Defense, 300. Combat IQ 150. This statistic is really high for an ordinary single Endian challenger. But both Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao are double inner alchemists. It is also an advanced practice method, with an additional 50% bonus for attribute improvement. In addition, it is currently a top-grade battle armor. Li Chengfeng data, Strength 310, Speed 340, Spirit 320, Physical Defense 300, slightly higher than Fengyan. Because Xu Fuyao's basic attributes are slightly lower than him. Only a few attributes worse than him, and not weaker than Fengyan. Bu Jingyan saw the two of them early, folded his arms and said contemptuously. It's you two little thieves again, do you want to die again? Obviously, Fengyan has the memory of the last battle. They recognized Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao. Li Chengfeng got angry when he mentioned this. To shut up. Both sides fight. Li Chengfeng's two swordsmanships have reached the perfect 5th level. 100% proficiency, perfect swordsmanship. Xu Fuyao's swordsmanship has also improved a lot in the arena double row a few days ago. The cooperation between the two has also become more tacit in the double row. And double row is this 2v2 form. The two are well versed and experienced in dealing with such battles. Even if Fengyan has a good weapon. But he lost even 50 rounds. It's still a familiar routine, and the brothers will admit it if they can't beat it. You are amazing. Go, I won't stop you from looking for Shangba. Your excellency is outstanding in martial arts, I admit defeat. My two brothers and sisters are willing to help them win the hegemony. Li Chengfeng was silent, a murderous look in his eyes. Last time, he died at the hands of the brothers. Isn't this revenge? Xu Fuyao knew what he was thinking. However, that means a runaway situation. Super mode rampage. That's no joke. If I die again at the hands of Nifeng and Bu Jingyan. That was a real loss. Xu Fuyao tugged at him. Or, forget it, she really didn't want to die again. Squad channel. Li Chengfeng. This revenge must be avenged. Li Chengfeng. I can't beat it. You retreat first, and I will cover your retreat from behind. Xu Fuyao. I won't leave you alone and run away. Xu Fuyao. If you want to fight, just fight them to the end, or die with you again. Li Chengfeng. You are so nice. Xu Fuyao. You know I'm good, but you haven't. Li Chengfeng. Nothing yet. Under the helmet of the battle armor, Xu Fuyao's little face turned red. That's what she could say. Xu Fuyao. Nothing, let's fight. Li Chengfeng smiled. He decided to kill Fengyan. He is not without certainty in challenging the stormy situation. Now his martial arts are perfect. Even if the situation is rampant, the attributes have improved. Their martial skills and combat IQ remain the same. Even if the data exceeds his own after the runaway, it is not impossible to fight. Nifeng, Bu Jingyan, prepare to die. Li Chengfeng declared war again. Too deceiving. I will make you die by my sword. Nifeng and Bu Jingyan went berserk. Crazy blood is on. Qilin arm enabled. The wounds on their bodies just now healed miraculously and returned to full blood. The attributes of the two have skyrocketed again. Bu Jingyan. Strength, 400. Speed, 350. Spirit, 360. Defense, 400. Nifeng. Strength 360. Speed 400. Spirit 360. Defense, 400. The fighting between the two sides is another fierce battle. Nifeng's 6 art of Aohen is strange and unpredictable. Bu Jingyan's Huo family sword art is mighty and vigorous, and the sword spirit is fierce. Of course, this is a bit worse than Li Chengfeng's perfect S-level swordsmanship. Clang. The resonant frequency of Bu Jingyan's armor is 2145 Hz. Li Chengfeng's perfect micro-shake swordsmanship basics. Easily listen to the vibration frequency of the Bu Jingyan armor. And it is accurate to single digits. How about high defense? I will send you the sword vibration of 2145 Hz. Ha! Bang 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 bang. Ah! Squad channel. Bu Jingyan. It's strange that this person's swordsmanship is good, and his sword chi can actually penetrate my armor. It hurts. Nifeng. I'm here to attack him. Clang. The resonance frequency of Nifeng's armor is 1989 Hz. Sending you, sword vibration, of 1989 Hz. Straight through the armor, thumping the body. Nifeng. His swordsmanship is really penetrating, so watch me suppress him with a blast. Nifeng made a move, stunning glance. The sword is domineering and powerful. Li Chengfeng used the stunt of dragon power and tiger vibration. The sword is powerful and powerful, like a dragon. The blade vibrates continuously to increase the physical power of the blade. The effect is very good when using weapons. Ping. The heavy sword and the light sword collided, and they were on par. Li Chengfeng's oracle moved. The resonant frequency of Snowdrink Crazy Knife is 3185 Hz. The sword chi on the sword body vibrated. However, the frequency of more than 3000 Hz is a bit high. The higher the error, the easier it will be. Practicing to the perfection of the trembling swordsmanship. It can only stabilize the vibration frequency in the range of 3183-87 Hz. But even so, such a close resonance frequency is enough to make the Snowdrink Crazy blade vibrate wildly. Ping, ping, ping. Several times the swords clashed, the energy was transmitted. Nifeng only felt that the knife in his hand was not obeying his command. Vibrating violently, the tiger's mouth is numb, and it is almost impossible to hold the knife. This is the Dragon Mighty Tiger vibration, trained to the 5th level. Ping. After another fight, Nifeng's mouth was numb, and he temporarily lost consciousness. Shuiyan's mad knife let go and was blasted out. He had to use function legs. Although Xu Fuyao's martial skills are still weak in front of the wind and clouds. But with Li Chengfeng's outstanding performance, the two quickly gained a clear upper hand. In addition, Xu Fuyao has the ability to treat. If Fengyan can't defeat the two in one go, the balance of victory will be tilted towards Li Chengfeng and the others. Does Fengyan have the strength to defeat the two of them in one go? Apparently not. In less than 150 rounds, Nifeng and Bu Jingyan were defeated. Bu Jingyan refused to admit defeat and said, "Don't be proud, Li Chengfeng. Xu Fuyao, I remember you, I won't lose to you next time." Xu Fuyao cut Bu Jingyan's neck without hesitation. She has experienced hundreds of battles, and now she is able to do it neatly. It's not the girl who screamed at the sight of blood when she first played the dungeon. Open black lens bracket ding. You kill the super mode Storm and get the golden achievement, Excellence, Storm Terminator. Close black lens bracket. Xu Fuyao, who was so tired sitting on the ground, burst into ecstasy. This is her first remarkable achievement. Seeing the golden characters, she was very excited. Open black lens bracket excellent, Terminator close black lens bracket. As if a few gold bricks fell into their pockets. Heavy and satisfying. Li Chengfeng also hinted at this achievement. This is his second golden achievement. In addition to happiness, there is also some fun after revenge. Nifeng and Bu Jingyan were killed. Li Chengfeng and Xu Fuyao each got a treasure box. Fengyan is not the last guard boss of this dungeon. Under normal circumstances, it is an item that rewards superior quality. But because it is a runaway situation, the reward is raised by a grade. Above the top grade is the boutique. Xu Fuyao opened the box. Money plus 51,400 yuan. Close black lens bracket. Sure enough, the money rewarded is 10 times that of the normal mode. In addition, she took out a red card from the treasure box. The title above is in large red letters. Boutique 1 star, Yunlin Battle Armor. Fine quality items are divided into 3 levels, 1 star for fine, 2 stars for fine, and 3 stars for fine. Different stars will be awarded according to the challenger's performance. The higher the star, the better the attributes in all aspects. The chest armor that Xu Fuyao obtained was obviously because her performance was not very good, and it was only 1 star for the boutique. But even at 1 star, it's a fine piece of gear. The value is almost twice that of top-grade equipment. Xu Fuyao happily raised the equipment exchange card in her hand. Chengfeng, high-quality equipment, this color is so red, so beautiful. Li Chengfeng has also opened the treasure box of Nifeng's rewards. Money plus 162,000 yuan. Close black lens bracket. 300% explosion rate, triple happiness. Generally speaking, the boss of a double dungeon in one area will drop a piece of equipment. Xu Fuyao has already taken the equipment. Li Chengfeng's box should have been empty. But with his 300% burst rate blessing, there are 2 cards in the box. The first one is glowing red. The title is in big red characters, Boutique 2 stars, Nifeng's boots. Li Chengfeng was very satisfied. Sure enough, his performance in this battle was very good. The loot obtained is also a Boutique 2 star, although the attribute is only slightly higher than the Boutique 1 star. But because the super mode copy is difficult to play, few people can perform well. So a Boutique 2 star is much rarer than a Boutique 1 star. The price of a Boutique 2 star equipment is double that of a Boutique 1 star. The other card is not glowing. Li Chengfeng took a look and saw that the thumbnail on the card was a book, and the title was in red. A-Level, 6 Art of Proud Cold. Introduction. This is a restricted martial skill that can only be used once and cannot be taught to others in any way. Effect. After using it, you can get the basic chapter of the 6 arts of Aohen and follow-up quests. The only source. Super mode bravely rushes into the world, and beats Nifeng. Drop rate. 1%. Obviously this is a martial art. Unexpectedly, he said, this is actually Nifeng's swordsmanship, an A-level martial skill. Of course, Li Chengfeng was also pleasantly surprised. Obviously, this is the same rare item as the Qilin armor that Xu Fuyao obtained last time. And this is a martial art, which is much more effective than Qilin's arm guards. He had also seen martial arts products in the Shengjian Mall before. There are basically some general martial arts of D-level and C-level in the shopping mall. There are not many B-level martial arts, not to mention this as an A-level martial arts. Keep it for yourself. Li Chengfeng has an S-level swordsmanship, so he definitely cannot despise this A-level swordsmanship. So plan to sell it. Open the mall and search to see if anyone else is selling this knife technique. Search results. None. Obviously, this thing is so rare that Jupiter's 5 billion locals have not sold it. Think about it too. It's super mode after all. There are very few people who can play this mode. There are very few natural challenges to this mode. There are very few cases where there is only a 1% drop rate. The rarity can be imagined. It should be a priceless treasure. The price cannot be seen directly from the Shengjian shopping mall. So Li Chengfeng intends to find out about it through the external Terran network. After all, netizens know nothing. However, Li Chengfeng is now in the copy, and the signal is 0. It's time to take a break now after a fierce battle. Find someone in the group to help. Magic University Group. Li Chengfeng, can anyone help me find out how much the A-level, Aohen Lu Ju, is worth? ******. I'll check for you right away. What it is? Stupid, it's obviously a martial art. A-level martial arts are very rare. Only the martial arts of some major factions can reach a level. Common martial arts are generally D-level, C-level and the like. Online said that this is a rare item dropped by 10-player dungeons of Super Mode. Super Mode. No, Lord Li, have you already played a copy of Super Mode? No kidding, that's impossible. It took us 20 years to fight a dungeon before we finally beat a boss in Super Mode. Xu Fuyao. We are playing, the Super Mode is brave in the world. *****. 2 great gods, don't scare me. At present, no one in the Qin family's double gun faction can play the Super Mode copy. I heard that the Super Mode copy is very difficult. Well, not only expensive equipment is required, but also excellent martial arts and subtle coordination are required to pass the Super Mode dungeon. The forehead is a god. Aohen 6 Tactics is a martial skill dropped by Nifeng in the runaway mode, and the runaway mode is more powerful than the final boss. Did God Li get this martial skill? Did you beat the Super Mode and run away with Nifeng? Xu Fuyao. Yes, it's really hard to beat. We were all beaten to death once, but this time it's finally over. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.